Hello and welcome back to my Minecraft server. Now, in the last video I did a tour of this world. And you may have noticed that this realm was very calm, peaceful, very collaborative. And I was thinking and I realized I just can't stand for that. So in this video, I'm going to try and create anger, drama, conflict, by pranking a couple of my friends and hoping they have the guts to retaliate. So the first person I'm going to prank is my friend Marge. Now, as you may know, she built this aquarium. It's very cool, it's got every single kind of common tropical fish. But one fish it doesn't have is salmon. And we say, Marge, why don't you add salmon to the aquarium? I mean, it is a fish. And she will not have that. She gets pissed. This girl has a burning hatred for salmon that I don't even understand, to be honest. But what I do understand is that it gives me a very unique opportunity. Now, I won't lie, she does kind of have a point. I mean, look at these tropical fish. They're so pretty, colorful. Whereas if you look at salmon, I mean, look at these guys. They're fucking hideous. Such a vibe killer. So while I do think her opinion is valid, I will not pass up the opportunity to fuck with it. And it got me thinking, I could make a giant salmon near her house. Maybe, but that would take a lot of resource collection, a lot of different blocks I don't necessarily have. I could fill her aquarium up with salmon. Another option. Also not good, seems like too much of a cleanup. I don't want to completely ruin her experience. And then I thought of something. Now, as the owner of this realm, I have unique powers that allow me to do unique things. Now, I'm not talking about creative mode. I'm never going to do anything like that. I'm no slouch. This is a survival multiplayer server, and I'll never cheat. But what I can do is map art. Here's a good example. On my wall in my house, I've got some SpongeBob art. As long as I have the required maps and item frames, I can put any image I want anywhere. And here's a little known fact. While Marge did design the inside of the aquarium, I designed the outside. Initially it was just a giant block of prismarine and kind of looked not great. So I helped her out and I made this sandstone little thing. Not my best work, but definitely improvement. But one thing I didn't do was I did not do anything for this wall, the one facing out into the ocean. And I told her I would work on that at some point. Right now it's pretty weird looking. But this here is the perfect spot for some map art. While I was searching through Google Images to find the right picture of a salmon, I realized something. Salmon kinda just looks like a generic fish. I mean, I'm no fisherman. I'm sure somebody knows the difference, but to me, it just looks like a fish. So I was thinking, what is the real way to communicate to Marge that I am putting a salmon on her aquarium? Well, the only thing I could think of is to use a cooked salmon, one that is ready to eat. And so that's what I'm going to do. By the way, the reason that I, as the server owner, am the only one who's able to do map art is because you have to be able to access the world file in order to find the map data and replace it with the ones that make the image. And I'll link a website in the description that actually does basically everything for you. It's really fun, and I've been messing around with it a lot. Right now I'm just waiting for more sugarcane to grow so I can make more maps. Okay, here comes the fun part. Creating 100 maps at once makes a pretty satisfying noise. Oh! Okay, so I've imported the map items and I'm ready to start placing maps. One more. Let's see it. Oh my god. Pan-seared and served on a bed of lettuce. Okay, that might not be lettuce. But I think the job is done, and I think it's time to move on to the next prank. But first, two things. First of all, thank you for 100 subscribers. I'm very happy about that. I did not expect to hit that so soon after starting up again, but here we are. And if you're not subscribed, I suggest you do so. And second, here's something I want to talk about. Marge posted this. Question of the day. Every day we have to answer a question in this book. And so the first day, she has a very aggressive threat as the first page, but second page was the first question. What's your favorite cereal? I said Honey Nut Cheerios. I mean, all of these are valid answers. I have no complaints here, but page 3 is the second question. Would you rather never be able to speak or have to speak using your butt cheeks? Kind of a dumb question, but I of course put butt cheeks, and so did Shane. But Catlaw and Marge put never talk, and I just don't get it, okay? You're given two options here. One is literally only negative. Like, you could pick this one, you could pick butt cheeks and just choose to never talk. So, for what reason would you choose that? Like, there's no reason to pick this option when you have the option of both, basically. I mean, what if there's an emergency and they have to call 911, right? What are they gonna do? They can't do anything. Meanwhile, I'm spitting bars out of my dumpy. It just doesn't make any sense to me. But now is the time to start the second prank. And if you haven't noticed, there's a new boat in the harbor. Here it is. Built by Catlaw. And excuse my language, but this boat is not good, okay? Simply put, this boat is bad. And I think Catlaw knows that. I know Catlaw knows that because clearly she is capable of building well. I mean, her house is not bad at all. I mean, it's pretty nice, I would say. So I'm pretty positive that she built that boat just to fuck with us. And I'm not about that. I mean, she doesn't even use stairs anywhere. Like, stairs are the most basic detail-adding block in Minecraft. And how is that a sail? It's a piece of concrete. It just perplexes me. So I'm gonna do something for Catlaw. Okay, this is a nice thing. This isn't really a prank. It's a nice thing. I am going to take her boat and I'm going to put it on top of her house. And you know, I feel like it's honestly more convenient than being in the water. I mean, look at this thing. It's not like you can get out of the harbor. There's a giant wall. So like, why not keep the boat, you know, close to you? So that's the plan. And now I'm gonna time-lapse the deconstruction and reconstruction of the boat. There we have it. Catlaw's boat is now relocated directly on top of her house. Perfectly intact, block for block. And I'm sure if she ever wanted to use it again, her concrete sail would work fine if she put it back into the water. But I don't think she's gonna have the patience that I did. 2 very successful pranks completed, and I think that's gonna end the video. I'm ending in the same place I ended last time, in Rep's Batcave, which actually has seen a lot of progress since I was last here. Got this cool cylindrical area over here that he's digging out. We gave him a beacon and a fast pick and he fucking went crazy. Actually, he got the fast pick himself. I should give him credit for that. And Shane got the beacon. But anyway, again, I appreciate the subscribers. I hope you guys keep watching the videos. Let me know in the comments if you like this kind of content. I think I'm going to stick with it for a while because I am very excited about what we're doing on this realm. And yeah, thanks for watching.